Hello there! Only one Kenobi here, only one! I've been dying to open this and I'm going to do it now. And it is the... oh, it's struggling on this turntable. Can it make it round? It's the Droid Factory from Solo. This is the R2 F1P, R5 232, R2 S8, R2 S8, and R5 PHT. There they are. This is something I got from a Disney park. I went to Hollywood Studios, I went to Florida in the summer. Awesome time. I haven't been there for 20 years, but I love theme parks anyway. Attractions, but in particular, I love the Disney parks. Oh yes. So anyway, so I was in a store. I think I got this from Tatooine Traders, or one of them anyway. And I got it primarily because I wanted a droid to put in here. This is a Biggs Darklighter XWing there, and at the minute I've got R2-D2 in there, but it just looks wrong with him in there. You need a different coloured droid. Obviously, he does have his own droid, Biggs Darklighter. But I think he's quite expensive. He comes in a special set, and I haven't got him, so I just wanted any old generic droid, of course, you know. Yeah, so anyway, one of these will do, so they look really nice. So I was looking at them in the store, and I just thought, wow, I'm going to get them. Because they're 3 3/4 inch, they're not even Hasbro, they're made by Disney. But they're brilliant, and look, if you look into it, this is not the first time they've made a set like this. They've done it for a while. I didn't know that. But I do now. They've made a set of 4 figures or more, maybe more or less, for each of the films, for Rogue One, and, you know, I dare say Force Awakens and all of that. But they're really nice, look at them. And I did research them for you, if you want to know where and when they appear in the movie. I had a guess that this one would have appeared on Kessel, because look, he's got the, what do you call it now? A restraining bolt on him. But no, they all appear, each of one of these, they all appear in the hangar on Corellia. You know, when Han and Kira are trying to escape through customs. They're all in that hangar bay somewhere. So I'm going to watch it again. I haven't watched it since I found that information out. But here are the droid numbers. And, well, they just look really nice. Look at that one there. This is the one I'm thinking of putting inside the X-Wing. I tried putting an R5-D4 in Biggs' X-Wing and it looked completely wrong. It's just not right. I think you need he has a black R4 unit, so I thought, well, this one will do. He's nice. I look at the colour scheme on that one. He's very orange. He'd go very nicely with the BB-8 orange, isn't he? Poe Dameron's new X-Wing would fit in. But anyway, this is the back of the card. Here we are. There he is. That's R5 F1P. They're very specific. If you go onto Wikipedia or wherever it is I saw it, if you just Google that droid number, you'll find the page I mean. It tells you exactly where they appear, like over the shoulder, just as Han is swapping the coaxium or something like that, you know, with the customs officer, you know, that kind of thing. It just tells you. Or when so-and-so is getting apprehended, you see the droid scuttle by. So, there you go. Disney just making characters, droid characters, as wherever they can. They're plugging them in. And whatever, I like droids, and it shocked me the other day. I don't have any other Astromechs. I've got like a ton of R2s in my collection, and I don't have anyone else. I've got R5-D4, and then that is it. I can't remember the set that Biggs' actual droid comes in. I'm going to open this, by the way, stay tuned. But it was on eBay for a while ago, and I was watching it and trying to do a sneaky last-minute bid. I think it's the Saga collection or something like that. I don't know, but anyway, it went for stupid money, even at auction. But it's a droid that looks a bit like, well, it's an Astromech. They're all Astromechs, but it's one like that, an R4 unit. But he's got like stripes, he's got black and white stripes or something like that. Speaking of droids, when I was in Florida, I'll show you this image now. This is one I can't believe I did it. I was umming and ahhing over this droid, and I really wanted to buy it. And then I thought, nah, do I need it? Nah. It was one obviously like these, but it's a special one. It's kind of I didn't even realise at the time, it's got like a skeleton look to it. And I wish I'd got it because it's like an exclusive, and yeah. And I thought, nah, I don't need it. But, you know, you regret these things. A bit like the other day, or a couple of months ago, I was at Echo Base Live, and I had in my bloody hands a Jabba's Palace playset, and I thought, nah, I've got that on pre-order with a company which name I don't really wish to repeat again on this channel, of which I don't have a Jabba's Palace now, and, you know, I might never get one. So my advice to you is, if you have something in your hand, don't go, yeah, get it. Just bloody get it, because you don't know what the future holds, do you? Anyway, moving forward, what do I have? I have this, and it's about time I open this, because I really do want to get this open. So let's do it. and see what these droids are like up close and personal. So it cost me, can you see that there? Cost me $29.99, not including VAT. That's what they do in the US. They don't include VAT. We do over here, so we know fair and square what we're getting. I'm taking it out of your view for a second. But I just, as I say, I just really want to populate my collection with more droids. And here they are. I like to do that. I like to show you what it's like. There's no cellophane screen in front of them. As clear as the light is day. This is the one I really like. They're all very nice, actually. If you have a diorama, you can have these dotted around in them, but I definitely want one of them in my in the X-wing. If you put R2 in an X-wing, it looks like Luke's X-wing. So there he is. This is just a generic R2 I've put in there, but you know it's not Luke's because it's it's got 3 stripes on it. That's Biggs's. There he is. Blasted Biggs, where are you? So I don't want him in there. Oh, the back legs have gone. Doesn't matter. I'll come back to that in a minute. So here they are. Brilliant. What do you reckon of these? Do you like Astromechs? I know some people do like collecting Astromechs specifically. Let's pop them out. There he is. There they all are again. Very nice. Just giving you a good look at them with the weathering. That's got lovely weathering on it. And you know what? Disney could just take over the world now. They are looking like Hasbro all over. They're not. Let me know where you've seen them. I don't know if they're... Oh! Exclusive just to Disney Parks. This is what I really want to know. Can you take out the center? Yes, you can! Brilliant. You can take them out. That's great. So that means if there's a problem fitting them inside the... not the cockpit, but the compartment for the droid, then you can obviously remove that leg if it's an issue. There's that dude. Forgot the name of it now. I'll get the box again in a minute so we can see what they're all called. This is the guy with the restraining bolt. I thought this was the guy from Rebellion! You're free! Or whatever she says to him. L3! She starts going a bit mental and freeing all the droids. This is the orange guy. Look at that. It's just brilliant. It's just as good as anything I've ever seen from Hasbro. Fantastic. Look at this. Brilliant. Let's get a closer look at them. Very nice. Nice droids. Good articulation. I'll mount the camera in a minute and I'll just show you exactly what they can do in terms of articulation, and I'll tell you their names again as well in a minute. There's the restraining bolt on that one, and there's the orange dude. He's quite nice, isn't he? Awesome. And you can build a droid in the Disney parks. I didn't do it, but you can. They've got like different heads, bodies, torsos or whatever, and you can make your own droid. So starting with this dude, this is R5 PHT. There he is. There's no click on it, which is fair enough. I hated those clicks, to be honest. You can just rotate the head. You got that hinge. Well, it's not a hinge. What am I talking about? It's just a swivel here, and then it just articulates there, as you can see. And then, as you saw before, you can remove that the third leg. Oh my God! Just stay with me, ladies and gentlemen. Have I messed up? Do you know what? I'm going to get rid of that now. Let's get a proper close-up look at these dudes. Aha. This is uncut, ladies and gentlemen, kind of. We've lost them. Let me move this down. There they are. And then we've got this guy. This guy is called R2S8. I just like the colours of this guy. Again, no clicks. Nice. Just 360. Is he focused? I'm sorry, I'm looking at the figure. There you go, that's better. Same, they'll all be the same, and you can remove the middle leg. I'll give you a close-up of them all again in a minute. This guy is R5232, and he has a restraining bolt. Exactly the same. 360. Very smooth as well, it feels kind of like a smooth articulation. I like that. So you like this guy? They all click. Why? Why do they get them to do that? Why can't we just have a head that rotates like a normal human head? Luke Skywalker's head doesn't go when you rotate it, does it? But anyway, this is a nice looking figure. These are great droids. Love that weathering. And then this one's kind of clean and pristine. Very nice. Let's just focus. Tap the camera. There he is. Rotate. And again, you can remove the third digit. There we go. Right, what I'll do is, just to wrap this up, just go down the line and have a look at them all. R5 PHT. Nice, got that Imperial style. I think he is an Imperial droid actually. Custom colour, the standard textbook colour is black. The R2 S8 this is now. Very nice. I'm going to put him in Biggs', so stay tuned, don't leave me yet. I'm going to put him in Biggs' to see if he fits in. Sorry about the shaky camera. That's the way I had my wrist balanced on the ironing board. This is R5 232. Very nice. And finally, oh god, come on, focus. I know why it's not focusing, that's in the way. Finally, this is R2 F1P. Brilliant. I'll show you the backs as well of them all. Oh, cool, look at that. I've just seen some Arabesh or something on the back of him. Let's have a look. This guy. Not him, he hasn't got the Arabesh on. This guy does. My dude that I'm going to put in Biggs's. Sorry, my hands are really shaky. Maybe it's because I've just had a coffee. I don't know. Pressure of doing a video, maybe. And here is this guy. Very hard to see black, isn't it? He's got some silver trim there. Very nice. I don't usually go out of my way to get Astromechs, as I've probably said. But I just figured, man, I need some different ones. And as I said before, I need one in Biggs's, other than an R2. It just shocks me I've hardly got any Astromechs, but now I do. And I wouldn't mind looking at other ones. As I say, I missed the boat on that skeleton one. I've forgotten his name now. Boo. Yes, B-O-O, so it looks like Boo. Boo. It looks like a Halloween exclusive or something like that. But these guys are awesome, so I hope you have enjoyed that. And before I go, ladies and gentlemen, let me now put this X-Wing. I'm going to put one of them. I'll put them all in, eh? Let's see what they all look like in there. And, yeah. So let's start out with this guy. Let's see if he fits in with 3 legs firstly. Wouldn't it be embarrassing if they didn't fit in? Oh, they do. You can fit them in, ladies and gentlemen, with three legs. That's good to know. That means you're not going to lose anything. I thought maybe you'd have to remove that or something, but no. There he is. That one in there is R2S8. I quite like that. So Biggs would have, you know, you never know. They're like tools at the end of the day, unless you get attached to them, like Luke obviously gets attached to R2. They've got a rapport, and Lando gets attached to L3. You can, and of course Cassian, and oh god, I keep forgetting his name. I'll come back. Oh god, then I'll be shouting at the screen again and putting in the comments what his name is. K2, K2SO. Yeah, but to some people, you'll swap droids like, you know, they're not really that essential in your life. You just think, whatever. A bit like Chuck Berry. Now, Chuck Berry, going off topic here, but it's kind of on topic of what I'm discussing, is Chuck Berry, you'd think that he'd have one guitar, or, God rest his soul, he's passed away now, would have had one guitar that he used all over the world, but no, he didn't. If you watch a documentary about him called, I forgot the name of the documentary, it's done in the 80s to commemorate his 60th birthday, he just said, guitars are tools, man. He said, I just get a new guitar each time I go out. They're just tools. He just saw them as a tool, man. I've got a gig to do. That's my equipment. If it breaks, it breaks. I'll just get a new one, you know what I mean? So he never got attached, really, well, I presume he didn't from that statement. But there you are, ladies and gentlemen. These are the droids that come with the Droid Factory set from Solo, A Star Wars Story. I don't know if there's another set you can get. There's the packaging. For Solo. I wouldn't be surprised because they do have loads of droids that feature on Kessel, so maybe there was more than one Droid Factory. Knowing Disney and the money they can make, they probably would have more than one set. It says on the back here, all different types of Astromech droids populate the Star Wars galaxy. Each droid is different and has their own unique personality and colours. These 4 new Astromechs figures are featured in the new film Solo, A Star Wars Story. May the Force be with you and your droids. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only One. Out.